I already put.
All right, well, that's fine. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Felicia Vereen, always known as Fee.
Hey, Fee, and I'm your girl Sharita 3, better known as Fred.
And we are Inspire Her, the Total Woman podcast, a new podcast all about uplifting you.
Yes.
Because friends, face it, you are awesome.
We'll be chatting up about topics we love to talk about. All the things we as women must juggle every day and the ish we complain about.
But who's listening?
Girl,
we'll
nobody.
chat about the struggle, the job, and about him. You know who we talking about.
Girl.
That boo, husband, boyfriend, ex, whatever you calling them today. Our lovely hellions, kids.
Our angels. But seriously, friends, life happens, and we don't always get a chance to talk about it. We take it on the chin and we keep it moving.
Because that's what we were told to do.
Yep.
But here on Inspire Her, the Total Woman podcast with Red and Fee, we are the friends you love to hang out with. We are here to inspire her, the Total Woman.
Yeah. Hey, Fee.
Hey, how are you?
Hey. I'm good. You looking pretty in your purple or lavender.
It's lavender.
Lavender. Okay, I like it.
It's
I like. What's going on?
It's lavender, girl.
Lavender. Okay.
It's periwinkle. No.
What?
Girl, I have just I don't know what's going on this week. I feel like I'm in I'm just going through each day. I mean, they're good days, but it's just something just feels different. Like I had 2 days I've been stuck in traffic. One day in the morning for 2 hours, stuck in traffic. The next day in the evening for an hour, accidents, and it's just I don't know. Something just feeling different right now. You ever had that feeling?
I have. Do you think it's God talking to you, giving you that quiet time to just decompress? That's like your time that you probably need to make the most out of.
I do not know. I really don't know. It's just, and I have been, just relaxing and doing my own thing. Of course, I'm still in all these organizations, so I still have to do my thing. But I don't know. I'm just gonna take it as a blessing, me being here. But it just something just feels slightly off, just a little bit. But anyway, how have you been?
Same thing, just life, and then dealing with things as they come, just trying to figure stuff out in my whole new life. But yeah, I'm making it.
Yeah, what can you do when life is lifing? But try to hold on
Yes,
and stay steady.
hang on to
Hang
God's
on.
changing hand. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. That is all you can do.
Yeah.
Tonight, we got a little good subject to talk about tonight.
We do. It should be very interesting. I'm waiting to hear what some of the folk has to say about this. I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit too.
I could see that when I read the comment.
Right.
On Facebook.
Definitely. I mean, hey.
Well, and it happens more often than we think that it does. Okay, so let's get into the topic because we're talking about it, but we're not telling people what we're talking about.
Exactly.
So tonight, guys, we are very happy to be online again. This is our second show in January, and we're excited that you guys are still hanging in here with us. And if you want to, please share our link on your pages so that more people will be able to come in and listen to us. Because at Inspire Her, we like to not only inspire you to live, laugh, and love and just be, we like to have fun, and sometimes we're gonna get a little messy.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't like to be a little messy. Tonight might be one of those nights.
Yeah, tonight. But hold on. How about the Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Look at your whole facial expression change. You just say the whole NFC East is still thriving in the playoffs, except one team that shall remain nameless. But anyway, I digress. What is our subject?
She just had to. That's okay, because y'all about to get taken down. Y'all not going to
We
start.
gonna see. We gonna see.
I mean, okay, y'all. I mean, I don't know what happened Sunday. That was. I don't know what happened because I thought for sure y'all was gonna be sitting on the bench right beside us. But
we live to fight another week.
You did.
That's
and
right.
I commend those Dallas. You probably never hear me say this again, but I commend those Dallas. I mean, y'all did it. Them Cowboys.
Okay.
They did something that I and no one else thought y'all was gonna be doing. But okay.
We got our own tape, y'all.
And that's probably gonna be the last time that
we can replay this.
Have a wonderful night with that. But anyway, tonight we are talking about girl code. Many of us know about girl code. Y'all guys, I don't know if y'all quite know about how deep girl code goes. What happens when you're dating a friend's ex?
How does it even start?
Get the daggone beat machine, because that should have been a dun dun dun
dun. Yes. I mean, how does that even happen?
I have known. Some things have happened that I know of. Several instances, actually, where it has happened, where people, I guess love is love, and when you find it, you just can't let it go. And I know one instance, my girl Portia, and y'all know I love me some Portia, but
me too.
But in Portia's instance, everybody was dogging her out because Fallon was supposed to be her friend, but they weren't really friends. They were just hired to do the same job, which is jobs. And Fallon didn't want her man. She was cheating on the man. So Portia said, well,
allegedly,
how she got with the man right after. But anyway, Portia said, what you don't want, I will love and hold and pet him and make him feel real, real good and have about 7 weddings. And then I'm going to get married. That girl had about 7 weddings.
She did, but all of them were beautiful. I mean, Portia's a beautiful woman. I love Portia. I support it. I mean, hey, like you said, they weren't really friends.
They were not friends.
But what if you are friends? If we are friends, I mean, it's so many different facets to it. Some people like nope, off limits. If you mess with them, if you like them, he likes you. No, but for me, I guess I would be like, it depends on the time frame, like how long ago they dated, how serious it was.
You mean to tell me that you would date somebody that I dated? And you know me, if I bring them around, then that means...
No, suppose I don't know him. Let's say I don't know him. I don't know that you dated him. And I don't know everybody you dated.
That's different. But if that's a little different. That might be a little different. If you don't know, if it was like a hookup or something like that, and you know, you would only know if I told you.
Now, if that's the case, then I'm gonna ask you, hey, B, I didn't know that you dated so and so. I just met him. Whatever. Can you tell me about it? When did you date him, or were you serious with him? I've never met him. I've never seen him, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's different. Now, if it's somebody that I was just, but I probably still would feel awkward. But I mean, but if it's somebody that I done brought to the table for dinner, to hang out, we done travel together, and
well, that's different. I'd be like, ew, you used to date that. If you had sex with him, you got intimate with him, then I'm gonna really feel some kind of way, like, Ooh,
Well, 9 times out of 10, you know, the hookup, dude, that's what you did with that
oh,
person.
you said it was hooking up with somebody, but you talked about traveling and doing things together like
Yeah,
that.
that's the boyfriend. I mean, that's the boyfriend or husband or whatever. Now, some people don't see, you know, a problem with that.
I guess it depends on you, and I guess it depends on that relationship you have with your friend too. I don't know. We talking friends or people I know? Because that could be,
You said girl code. So girl
girl
code
code.
is not really just with somebody that I met on the street. Like if you got a friend and I meet her ex and I start dating him, that's your friend, not my friend. So I don't
Right.
really have girl code with your friend. I got girl code with you and my close friends. You know,
Correct.
like going back to Portia, her and Fallon wasn't friends, so they didn't really have a girl code between them.
Right. Right.
You can
Right.
see.
Yeah, I don't think I would be
If
comfortable
you
dating.
got girl code, mm.
Now, if you talk to me about this person and you like this person, I know you cool with it, then absolutely not. You know, despite what they say, I think it's more men out here than what we say or what we think. You know, people
you,
are,
I
oh,
mean, you can't tell some people that.
yeah, I know, right?
You all
Like
want to be in a little circle.
it's men out here. It's single men out here. I don't know how good they are, but it's single men out here.
I mean, I think if it's like I said, if it's somebody that I was just maybe I don't hook up no more. But if it's somebody I was just dealing with, and we hadn't gotten to that stage of deciding where we were going to be boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance or married or whatever. But when it gets to that, then I would not expect for my friend to
Oh yeah.
deal with anybody that I have been with like that. My
Mhm.
husband, my fiance, you know, that person. Because when you try to bring them around the group, everybody gonna be looking at you cockeyed.
Yeah, you definitely you're gonna be banned from the group.
I'll be like,
If one, yeah, if we walk up with one of the other husbands or dating somebody's husband, we got a girlfriend that won't even friend another woman's her friend's
exactly.
boyfriend or husband. So don't
won't
be
won't
sliding.
send them at all.
No, don't be
And I
sliding.
mean, I do because you know I want to be friends with my girlfriends. Like we're like sisters. I mean, to
Right.
me, they end up being like my brothers. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and if someone tries to go sideways, it's for me to say, that's not gonna happen. And to tell
Right.
a friend, like, this is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, because a man, I had a situation, and I don't mind sharing this. I'm not gonna name any names, but I had a situation where I had a really, really good friend, and her fiance, or yeah, husband at the time, was going through. I think he was just going through some things,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw him as my big brother. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was there for him. You know, I talked to him when he was going through, tried to get him to understand what my girlfriend, just being the middle person, and then he ended up catching feelings for me, and told me so. And I was like, absolutely not. That I am not that kind of person. And I told her. But what ended up happening was that I was the person that was pushed to the outside. I was the person that was unfriended and wasn't a part of the group anymore. And I think I handled that well because, you know, I didn't want to cause any issues or anything like that. But I personally don't think that's the way that should be handled.
No.
I did absolutely nothing wrong. I think I did everything right. But
You couldn't help her response to it. For those tuning in, we're talking about Girl Code. Felicia is kind of talking about an experience where her friend's husband hit on her and how she told the friend and it wasn't received well. So I
But
want
then the other thing, the crazy thing that happened after that, he passed away and she ended
to.
up marrying his best friend.
Oh
So
wow.
it's like, wow. And I can understand how two people can come together through
Trauma bonding.
grief.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell us all about that. I
Mm-hmm.
understood how that happened. But yeah, so I mean, these things happen in many, many, many different ways. But I don't think that I would, you know how that people say don't ever say never, never say never. But
Mm-hmm.
I think I would definitely say never, that I would never date one of my friends unless it was I came to you and said, um, one, I never knew that you were dating that person.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
two, it was somebody that you just had a little fling with, and I came
Mm-hmm.
to you and I said, how would you feel about this?
Mm-hmm.
Because there are some people that I've dated in my past that I could care less whether you date them now. I could care less. It wouldn't bother me one bit.
Right. And it could be somebody that you may have dated in high school and you meet them now and be like, they tell you, oh, I used to date Fee. Oh, really? I probably would
Mhm.
say, hey, Fee, I met so and so. You guys used to date back then. People change and I wouldn't go on
Yeah.
like what you knew about him back then because people do change.
I mean, that was high school. I would hope that they
Right.
was.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
would probably
I
not the
mean,
same.
time plays a part in it too. Like if it was 20 or 30 years ago, or high school, or one of your college hookups, or whatever. So we never know who we. People say, "Oh, I know so and so." I guess you do feel a certain kind of way when people are dating somebody that you used to date. That can
Right.
kind of get a little tricky.
I
Hmm.
mean, sometimes you just have to. I think we nowadays, I hate to say this, but some people just don't care.
No, they don't.
Some
They
people
don't.
just don't care. And I think girl code doesn't mean what it used to mean,
Mm-mm.
and it's sad. It really is sad.
Yeah, because everybody's like you. It's not many men out here to pick from. If he a good guy, y'all just didn't work out. But shoot, that don't mean that I can't try to mess with him. Or it might be different because every female is different. But I guess I wouldn't want nobody that I know my friend I've been with. No.
I wouldn't, but I would, and I wouldn't want to ruin my relationship with my friend, especially if I felt like this was truly my friend.
Right.
It's just nowadays I look at the people that's coming out now. Uh,
How
there,
serious?
Darius, how is the girl code corrupted? Please tell me. I would like to hear
Look,
this.
do tell.
Do tell. Mr. Behind the scenes is coming out front.
Mhm.
But I mean, and like I said, some nowadays some people just don't care. That's what he might mean about corrupted.
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore. Friendships aren't the same anymore.
Right. Especially if you see how this dude treats this girl. I see how he treating you. He buying you cars. Y'all always flying out of town and doing different things. And I want that lifestyle, but I just ain't met nobody like that. And then he push up on me or I push up on him thinking that he's going to do the same thing with me. So it's that jealousy aspect that comes in too. You might be covered in what your friend may have. Like, shoot, I want a piece of that. I want to do some of those things. I want to be flued out.
Not flued out.
Flued, flued out. Isn't that what they said? Flued out.
You're gonna flew me out.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
but then you gotta evaluate. Am I really your friend? That's a whole that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the Young Ratchet crew. They probably think that kind of stuff. Girl, he bought me
The
a
Young
Lula
Ratchet
bag. Girl, he bought me that.
friends. Some of
Oh,
them Young Ratchet crew ain't friends.
true. For starters, the girl code was known for holding their sisters accountable and checking them. Nowadays, a new girl code champion bad behavior. You kind of piggybacking off of something last week you said, and we talked about that. I don't think we champion bad behavior. I think we hold each other accountable. Maybe some people, but I know I do. Yeah, but we talk about the girl code, like dating somebody that your friend used to date or mess with.
But this girl group that we have, we hold each other accountable, but some, not all. Because I mean, let's think about it. Sometimes you have one of your girlfriends, and when he said champion bad behavior, sometimes you have one of your girlfriends saying, yeah, go ahead and do it. I would.
Mm-hmm.
I would. Instead of, girl, you better leave that man alone.
Oh, girl, he messing around. Come with me, because we about to go over this chick's house. Well, come on, girl. We about to bust his windows out. We about to hack their Facebook page and write stuff on the Facebook page.
I'm about to tell y'all something. I don't know. Will it get me arrested?
I don't know.
It was long time ago, y'all. Long time ago. I used to have bad behavior. I used to be able to hack into people's telephones. Don't ask me how I did it, because telephones have changed now. But I used to be able to hack into anybody's telephone that did not put a password on their phone. And boy, I had so many phone calls calling me, asking me to hack into people. I never knew so many people didn't trust their man.
Well, yeah.
And
maybe they had good reasons to.
And I'm sure I was responsible for some tough conversations, maybe some
knockdown, drag out,
some flat tires, some busted windows.
Yeah, some police being called.
Oh my.
But I mean, if I had the opportunity, if I thought my man was cheating or whoever I was dating was cheating, and would I try? I probably would. If I knew somebody that could hack into his phone, I probably would.
I mean, it's just nature. I mean,
yeah,
at the end of the day, if you're married, I should be able to. I think I feel like I should be able to look in your phone and you look in mine. It shouldn't be a problem, but I think it is a problem with some people because.
But nowadays,
marriage code ain't even up to par right now.
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of people lying about being married. Like, what you lying about that you're married? I mean, some people carry on full blown relationships knowing that
all you gotta do is look at the finger. Shoot, if they've been wearing that band long enough, you're gonna see a tan line right there. You can see a tan line right there.
Well, that's true, but some people still don't wear them.
Well, some people don't wear them. Talking about, it's too tight. Well, let's get a new one.
Yeah, we get stretched. Once they take that wedding band off, then I guess they free game. But they be carrying on full blown relationships. I mean, out and about doing stuff, and they married. I don't know how it happens, but they do.
So what happens if you date a married man, but he's been separated for years and just not gotten a divorce? Some people just won't get a divorce. I don't understand it, but it happens.
But once you legally separated, you're single at that point. By the law, you single. Once you do that legal separation, you're living in separate households, doing your own thing, you're single and you can do what you want to do.
I guess I'm still just old fashioned. I'm like, why not just get a divorce? I know in some states you got to be separated for a certain amount of time before you can get a divorce. I get that. But after that, you've been separated for 10 years. What?
Yeah, I don't get that because it's almost like I need to move on unless it's for financial reasons or whatever. You don't know about what?
What you talk about
I
now?
don't
I
know
don't
about that, Red, and you know it.
know
What?
it.
Once you separated, you single? Once you legal separated, you single. Well, in the state of Virginia, I don't know how it is in Georgia, but you separated, you single.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, and that's how people handle it. But in
Mm-hmm.
my mind, just go ahead on and get the divorce. What's the problem? I'm not sure
Georgia don't honor that.
what the problem is.
I don't know. They holding on to something. It might be financial reasons. It might be insurance purposes. I don't know. Might be the kids. Could be a couple of different reasons. Some people, I don't know how expensive a divorce would be, especially after this time, after 2 or 3 years or 10 years. Like, you know, I
I
guess.
think a lot of people worry about somebody taking everything they got, or I think it's that dividing up your assets type thing that kind of keep people married, or
Yeah, that could be messy too.
I got kind of thing.
Hmm. But even still, I mean, at some point after you separated, I mean, um, I guess you got to think your peace of mind is priceless. Things can be replaced in a marriage. Both parties lose. It's a lose lose
That's true.
situation. It's a lose lose situation in a divorce or a separation.
That is true. And
Hmm.
going back to our topic, girl code, when it comes to dating your friend's ex, um, a lot of times people are in situations, and for some reason or another, they find something in common with each other. I've heard of that because I told somebody I was talking about this today on the podcast, and she said, it happened to her, and
Hmm.
they just found something in common, and they would, um, I think, I
Probably
think
the dislike for the friend. The dislike for the friend.
I didn't say that.
I know.
I did not say that, but I think it was something. I think the girl, their friend was sick, and they were taking care of her, and
Okay.
you know,
Like
um,
old Lifetime movie.
they,
If that happened.
they kind of found something in common with each other through taking care of her. And she was like, it wasn't good, and I know that we shouldn't have. Um, I don't know how far they went, but that they
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't have. But she was like, the feelings were just so strong. So what do you do if you have those really strong feelings for this man, and maybe your friend not treating him right?
Come on over here. I'll make it feel all right. She don't love you.
Something
She
not right with
mistreat you. She mistreat you. Come on over here.
I,
And
you
don't
know,
and definitely don't tell your friends how good your man is in bed or the size of his.
girl, no,
You don't do that because
no,
they gonna be wanting to try it out
not,
on DL. We ain't
not
gonna
this,
tell you.
ladies. If it is the man, if this man is going to be your husband, or this man is going to be your long-term man, don't mess up talking to your girlfriends about your man and what happens in your fun time, because
No.
women remember that stuff, and when they see him come around, they be whispering, and that sometimes we run our mouths too much. Hey, Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole
Mm-hmm.
said remove yourself from the situation. Absolutely.
Yes, you gotta remove yourself from, or you can find yourself in a sticky situation.
Absolutely.
But
There,
you know what? It probably happens, but will it ever come out? It might be some sneaky links, and sometimes if you friends with a couple, you close to both of them. He might be calling you, telling you about hey girl, Red ain't treating me right. She ain't doing this, she ain't doing that, and da da da. You complaining. I mean, some people do that. You complaining to.
But I'm not gonna. Now, if you calling me asking me how I can, what you can do to maybe make things right with Red, or
Mm-hmm.
what kind of gift you can buy her, or whatever, I'm gonna talk to you about that. But as far as you just calling me to just dump on my friend,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not here to sit there and listen to all of that.
Unless I was a friend that hooked y'all up, I knew him and I hooked him up with you. So he was my
Still in the beginning, like, oh, you saying that you was his friend,
right. We
and
we were friends and I hooked him up with you. And so he's calling me at some point telling we just friends, whatever.
but still, is it good? I mean, should you even be listening to that? I mean, because the girl's still your friend.
Right. Nicola said, talk to your wife or your guy friends. Don't complain about my friend.
And
Exactly.
that's my college roommate. He wasn't coming to me talking about Nicole about nothing. No.
So if the girl code is violated, then I think if depends on the severity of it, and that's the end of the friendship.
But a lot of times you don't know that girl code was violated because your friend is sneaky.
Yes.
Sneaky.
Yes.
Very, very sneaky. In my situation, I appreciated my friend. I didn't like it at the time, but I did appreciate the fact that she felt some kind of way, so she kind of distanced herself from me versus having me come around and things be fake.
Right.
She still felt like he was feeling some kind of way or whatever. I would never date my friend's man, and I told her that. But she still felt some kind of way. So I at the end of the day, I understood why she did it. I just wish she realized that she could have done better.
Right. Nicola said, Felicia, you remember what happened to me at Norfolk State University? Friendship was over. Yeah, I mean, you guys were young then, so young girls do that kind of stuff, but our age, we shouldn't be like fool-la-la with somebody's husband or somebody that they dated or messed with.
But even at a young, I mean, me and Nicole was in our 20s and we still had good enough sense to know your man is off limits.
Right. But it goes back to their morals and their values.
Thank God me and Nicole did not like the same kind of man. I mean, the same type of guy.
Right.
That was great. But still, even if we did.
Yeah. And in your situation, you couldn't help it that he was attracted to you or found you attractive. You didn't do anything to lead him on or, in his face or being too chummy or too friendly. You got to watch these people, too friendly and huggy and all of these things.
Y'all saw my relationship with him.
We saw him. God rest his soul.
The people that we're talking about have passed on, so but
don't play in there. I know that's right. She said junior high. Nicola went all the way back to junior high. She ain't played.
What did she say? I didn't even see it.
She said, I don't play that. Didn't play it in junior high. I'm like, dang.
She went back to junior high.
Yes. I ain't playing back to junior high. No, this is not something that you do.
Don't play with her man. That's period, point blank.
Shoot, I worked too hard to get this man to mold him and shape him into the man that I needed him to be.
Girl, no. I mean, I think if I had found out one of my friends was messing with my man, it'd be done.
So that's a major violation. But Fee just said it. If one of her friends was messing with her man.
Yeah, I'm done.
That's a major violation. Right.
Yeah, I don't trust you. And for me, the people, and I only have a certain amount of people that I allow to be that close to me where you can hurt me like that. So if you do, I'm done. And y'all know me, I don't have a problem with unfriending.
Right.
Like Facebook. Boop.
Well, yeah. Another violation is going behind your back, talking about you to somebody else, or trying to talk to your man about you in a negative way. That's a
That's
major
what I'm saying.
violation too.
I don't.
Even if it ain't sex, but just talking ill about you to him for whatever reason.
I don't now. I understand if you come to me saying, I don't understand why she do this. That's not really talking negative. You're just trying to get some
Mm-hmm.
understanding. And maybe
Mm-hmm.
I can help you understand it. But after that, it's like anything past that is negative to me. It's like, if you're gonna have a conversation, let's have a conversation.
Exactly.
She get on my nerves. She make me sick.
Look, starting with the no good baby daddies is a violation of girl code, Darius. Sign with the no good baby daddies.
Hey,
it's a violation of girl code. That's a good question, though. Any other ladies in the audience? Well, we know Nicola's violation of girl code.
What would you ladies consider a major violation of girl code? We already talking about it. You one. Now I know, and there's gonna be some times when my friends, if I say something to get on their nerves, that Tanya might call Sharita and be like, Felicia got on my nerves today. She going, but 9 times out of 10, you might tell her, then Tanya gonna end up coming, girl, don't start with me today. I'm not feeling like it. So I'm gonna know that I done got on your nerves. But then there may be times, and I totally understand that. There may be times when, you go to your friend, you're in a girlfriend group, and you go to a friend and say, I can't, I'm not feeling Felicia today.
Felicia getting on my daggone nerves today. And we're gonna talk about, as long as it stays in the core group. I mean,
right. And as long as it's not just constant. Because if it is, then that means that we need to fix something about our friendship.
Exactly.
And I might go talk, but 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna at some point come to you and say, listen, we got an issue. Because I want to be happy.
Yes.
Especially with my friends. I'm supposed to be able to come to y'all and have fun and enjoy myself. And we know that it's not 100% all the time, because sometimes, the moon is on the left, and we maybe that time of month, or your man that made you mad or something. So I mean, it happens, but not just a really, really negative way of talking about somebody, So
right.
That would violate girl
That
code.
would definitely violate the girl code.
In addition to messing with my man.
Yeah.
Or stealing from me.
Oh yeah, definitely don't steal from me. Don't even lie to me.
Right. There's no need to. If I'm your girl, me and you been friends since high school. There ain't no what?
Would a threesome violate the girl code?
Not if you participating in it. That's open marriage. That's open.
Exactly.
That's open relationship.
If I were to do a threesome, it wouldn't be with my man. It would be with some other dude and another girl. It wouldn't be with my man. I don't think I could, take having a threesome with my man. We can all be friends. No, it don't work like that.
Who is behind this today?
I don't know.
I want to know who is behind this sophisticated dummies today. Threesomes, I'm not interested in threesomes. I'm selfish. I'm not interested in that. No. And I don't know a friend that I would want to do that with.
No.
Now, once again, going back to married housewives on Potomac, forgot the girl who owns the
I was thinking the same thing. Mia.
Her and her best friend.
Yeah.
They do that, and you see them arguing now on TV.
Exactly.
They not really getting along right now. All the secrets
it wouldn't be with somebody I'm seeing. It would be with somebody else, some other dude, if I were to do that. But I don't think I would want to do that with my friend.
Wouldn't you be cheating on your man? If you did a threesome with somebody else.
Well, I mean, if I don't have a man, is what I'm saying. It
Oh,
wouldn't be
okay.
fine. Hmm.
Because you
Yeah.
can't. I don't think you can do a threesome with somebody else. Because
Well,
then
he would have to. It would have to be a dude that I know that I talk to or whatever, and he would have to bring somebody that I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that with one of my friends. I ain't gonna be in no threesome with you. You know, no. It would be somebody that he would bring. What new
First of
joints
all,
out
I'm not
here?
doing.
These
I'm
new
not.
joints out
You know
here,
what?
though. Is that what they doing? Sophisticated dummies into threesomes, huh?
Who is this sophisticated? Who is behind this
I
sophisticated
don't
dummy?
know. But
Show
they very curious about these threesomes, so maybe they
go
would get
ahead.
them one done.
Having that is not breaking girl code because y'all gotta agree to do it.
Yeah, you gotta agree.
You gotta agree to do that.
Unless he's giving you more attention than he's giving me.
And that's what ends up being the problems.
Exactly.
Little
Yeah.
three. You
Mhm.
end up liking one person better than the other one.
Yeah, he enjoying her a little bit more than he enjoying me, or enjoying me a little bit more. Then they talking outside of it. Like, I wouldn't want to have nothing else going on with somebody that I had a threesome with. No. It would be that's what we do. That's just what we do.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's gonna take a whole lot of bottles of wine and some edibles for me to want to do that. To loosen me up to be able to do that.
Woo-wee. Okay.
Yes.
Well, now you're telling sophisticated dummies what they gotta do.
But they probably already know. They curious about it. They probably got it going on. Use common sense. Too many diseases out here. I don't care how clean you think they are. Absolutely.
That's the truth, Auntie. That is definitely true. It's these days and times you gotta be really, 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 really careful about what you do. Period. And at the end of the day, when we talk about girl code, there are many, many levels to girl code.
Exactly.
Some girl codes may be like, girl, just let me know. It's like some women, I guess if they're not serious with the men because they're out here just dating, they don't really care. They don't really care. But, if you ladies out there, whoever is listening, if you ever find yourself interested in one of your friends' exes, please have the conversation with her first. If she is your friend, if she is somebody that you care about, please have the conversation with her first because you never know.
Well,
Right.
If you came to me and say, hey, I'm thinking about dating so-and-so, I met so-and-so, I know y'all used to date or whatever. Girl, I'm cool. Go ahead. That's no problem. I ain't got nothing for him, whatever. And then you guys start kicking it and getting into it and it's getting serious. And I'm like, I might get a little jealous at some point. I mean, I might.
But you done gave the okay now, so.
I have given the okay, so then I got to just deal with my feelings. I can't come back to you and say, no, Fee, I don't want you to date him. Because these feelings I have for him resurfacing. No, I've already given you the okay. So that's something I'm going to have to just deal with.
Now, I mean, when is the cutoff? Because somebody I dated back in high school, yeah, I mean, unless it's my life and I had a guy I dated in high school I thought I was going to end up marrying, but he's dead now. So now, but when is the cutoff?
Definitely no baby daddy.
Dated him in kindergarten. Girl,
no baby daddy.
I dated him. He held my hand in kindergarten.
That was my first kiss. No, you go ahead.
If y'all want to date my baby daddy, you go right ahead.
Don't nobody want to date your baby daddy. Don't nobody want to date.
Go right ahead. I ain't got it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a warning. Go ahead.
So what about that? Can I call? I need to do a reference on you. I need to do a reference check on you. Like, let me call and find out. What if we could do reference checks? You dated somebody. Give me 3 references. Give me your last 3 girlfriends.
I mean,
And let me call them to find out.
what if you do? Because you wouldn't know. You don't know who I dated in college. I mean, y'all might know one guy, but you don't really know who I dated in college. And if you meet him, and I'm in Georgia and you in Virginia dating, I'm not gonna know until you're ready to reveal him, and then I'm gonna be like, uh-oh. Like, uh-oh. But how do we handle? Listen, whoever's out there listening, help us understand how to handle that. That's why I say, when is the cutoff? Because it could, somebody I dated in college might have just been the person that got away, that one person, and then
Nicola, no cutoff for me.
No, Nicola,
ain't no cutoff.
Who the hell your hand in kindergarten? I can't date him.
Exactly. No, you can't date him if she held your hand.
I can't date the dude that she used to let in front of her in the lunch line.
No, but Fee, get back to this. Suppose you start dating this dude and we can ask him, give me the name and number of 3 women that you dated, and let me call and get me some.
I ain't calling no women and asking. Now, if you give me the name of the last 3 women you dated for me to see if it was one of my friends, but I'm not calling no woman. I'm not doing that. I would look absolutely stupid. Because if you call me, I'd be like, why are you calling me, honey?
What you need to know?
For me to say, girl, I still love him.
I think only a bitter chick will give you some information. Some people like, oh, he a nice guy. I watch Ready to Love. You watch Ready to Love?
Mm-mm.
So it's a show on that nephew Tommy hosts. So they match singles with each other. And so towards the end of it, when they pick somebody that they chill with, they introduce them to their exes. So they're able to ask their exes certain questions about them and their relationship and all of that kind of stuff. It's interesting stuff.
I would be the perfect ex to ask a question, because I think I can call up every last one of my exes except for one, and they probably will have great things to say about me, and I don't have any bad things to say about anybody I've dated. I think I'm cool with 99% of anyone that I've ever dated, because it never ends on bad terms. It's season, and I'm not nasty. I'm not a nasty person. I'm just not. It don't work.
Don't be breaking my spirit. When you breaking up and you kind of getting into your feelings or whatever, you just got to kind of take a step back and check yourself, especially when it starts to change who you are.
Right.
And ask who you are. Like, let me take a minute and get my head together, because I'm not liking the way I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I don't. Like I tell everybody right now, at this age that I am at right now, I was telling somebody today that I met that I think I'm at the age of enlightenment.
You were talking to me.
Was I talking to you? I think I'm at the age of enlightenment. I mean, because so many things. I thought I was going through my 40s, but I still was dealing with some nonsense. But now it's like, bing. I mean, of course, in my 20s, I was still learning. In my 30s, I had my baby and I was doing my thing. And I think I've been a smart girl pretty much. I think I've done things pretty good all my life. But, 50 just came through, and it's like, I'm taking prior to 50, I ain't taking no nonsense, but I just think that some things happen when people come to you and say stuff, and it's like, man, if you don't go on somewhere, or I heard that before, or no, learning how to just say no to people and things that you don't want to do. A lot of times I've said yes just because I felt pressured. Now I'm just like, no, not doing it. and don't even feel like I have to have a reason why. Not doing it. And that's just it.
Right.
I think, you know, as far as girl code is concerned, I think it's all about the friends that you have and the relationships that you create together.
Right.
Because sometimes you think that that chick is down for me and she really ain't. And you don't find out until something like this happens.
Mm-hmm.
So you thought. And if y'all, like when my girlfriend, kind of distanced herself away from me, I was hurt, but I understood why she did, because she had some self-esteem issues.
Mm-hmm.
I understood because she wanted to hold on to that.
Right.
He made her feel good. So I understood and I backed off. It hurt, but I backed off. But
do you
make
think she ever held him? I'm sorry. Do you think she ever held him accountable for it? Even though I'm choosing to back away from my friend, like, do you think she held him accountable or believed you?
No, she believed me because he admitted it. He admitted it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because she needed this relationship, that she kind of just like brushed it over her shoulder and said, blind eye.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. And like I said, we were so close that I kind of knew what was going to happen already. Hoped it wouldn't, but
do you regret telling her?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't, because you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know. And sophisticated dummies, whatever. I mean, this is just an example. If your husband came to me and said something to me, I'm going to tell you, because that's who I am. I don't like bad karma. And bad things come to people who do bad things to other people.
That's true.
I'm just, anybody on here that is my friend, know that I would never, ever do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Point blank. Now, if I don't know you and I've only met you through Sharita, I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
Like Portia. Portia ain't no Fallon. Now she off with her rich African. I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
I met you one time. You are not my friend. Now, if I'm around you all the time and we spend a lot of time together and maybe we still not friends, but I'm probably gonna ask you, hey, how you feeling about this person?
Right.
But you got some women that ain't happy and don't want you to be happy either.
That's true.
They ain't gonna have them and they don't want you to have them.
Mm-hmm.
So
what you got. They want what you got. Don't know that it comes with a whole lot of stuff. And my thing is, being it for the long haul, not just a fling. Going back to Portia again, they knew they had something special that they were going to work on and build on. It wasn't just a little hookup.
right.
Yeah.
And they look, we're seeing what they're putting on social media.
Correct.
They look happy. They look happy, and Fallon looked like, she happy
Mm-hmm.
with what she went on and did.
So all's well that ends well.
Exactly. And like I said, if I come to you and I say, Sharita, kind of like such and such, I know you dated him a long time ago. How would you feel about that? And if you said, girl, we just dated, it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
this, then, and give me the, I'm not going to say the okay, but say, girl, go ahead, shoot your shot. Then that's different.
Right.
But if you see me walking around the street and I'm with this dude that you really had feelings for and I knew it, you done broke girl code.
Definitely.
I'm not here for that, nor you.
No.
So when he treats you like crap, don't come to me.
Not at all. Because
do not tell me, because it ain't my business no more. That's all you,
Mhm.
all you. But yeah, we guys, we appreciate you guys joining in and giving us your feedback. Now we know that you can't mess with any of Nicola's ex-boyfriends, not
No.
in the garden. And and somebody as sophisticated dummies like threesomes.
Yeah.
And Darius just want to know what's
There's
their girl code
yeah.
violations.
Yeah. He definitely got some girl code situations going on.
And it's and Darius, there's a lot of violations that could happen with girl codes.
Yes.
There are a lot of violations. This is just one. Like I think we talked about two. Talking behind my back
Yes.
and messing with my ex.
And don't be stealing from me either.
Yeah, don't yeah. Mm-mm.
That's
No.
any gold.
I mean, still what?
Anything. Money, jewelry, items, my man. None of that. No stealing.
I guess. I mean, because that would be weird if I had friends just stealing from me.
Well, yeah.
That would be weird because then I might have to knock you out.
Oh,
Because
but you won't knock out if she mess with your man, but you'll knock out if she's stealing from
I mean, you coming in my house stealing from me?
you.
I mean, what? Well, first of all, why? Because if you're friends and you ask me, I might just let you borrow it.
Well, I
When
guess you ain't missing that item. I guess you ain't missing that item I took from your house.
now you're gonna have me looking. But I don't keep valuables in this house. I got a place for my valuables that mean a lot to me. So
Oh, that's right.
money, I rarely have any on me. So I don't know. You might go steal my debit card or something.
Yeah.
And
Order up some stuff.
but I mean, at the end of the day, ladies, you know who your friends are. They show up and they show and tell. A
And
lot
what
of
they're
times you
capable
gotta
of.
say, you know,
You know what people capable of too.
exactly. Because 9
Mhm.
times out of 10, they done did it to somebody else.
That part.
You know, I got some friends that I side eye.
Mm-hmm.
I look, yeah, I don't know. But they my friend because you know, we done might have been through thick and thin together, but I don't trust you on every instance. So maybe you just my associate, cool associate, but
Mm-hmm.
you got those friends that you have to watch sometimes.
Definitely.
Why you sitting there smiling?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have no friends that I feel like I gotta watch around my man. Like you said, a lot of times.
Yeah, I'm not saying around my man. I'm just saying
Oh,
period.
watch in general.
Just
Yeah.
in general, you know. You got a couple of friends that you know gonna talk about you behind your back.
Try to talk about everybody behind their back. Everybody talk about everybody. And we fools and think that this person ain't gonna talk about us behind our backs.
No, but not sticking a knife in your back.
That's different. That's
I'm
different.
not sticking a knife in your back. You might call your girlfriend, like I said, and be like, "This should have got on my daggone nerves."
Mhm.
You know everything. People do that.
Mhm.
You know, sisters and brothers do that. But
Absolutely.
this bitch or whatever, I'm a whoop her. I'm probably not saying that about my friend. Because after that, you're not my friend no more. If I got to go that far.
Mm-mm.
That's
So
about
I guess the consensus is we wouldn't date somebody that I mean, it is some conditions, but we wouldn't really find that somebody else is messed with. No. Yeah.
not happening.
No.
And if you don't know, that may be a different thing. If you don't know, but as soon as you find out, that needs to be a conversation.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Because you would be surprised. I might say, "Girl, go ahead. I'm good with it.
Mm-hmm.
No problem."
You might be surprised, or you might be surprised. But like, no, don't fool with him. He ain't somebody that you want to deal with.
Exactly. Because there's
Girl,
probably
he is emotionally immature or emotionally unintelligent.
But sometimes your friends got to find out for themselves.
I mean, if she's insisting that, well, girl, he's changed, that was a long time ago when you dealt with him, and da da da, then that's different. Than, okay, I wish you well, you
Yeah.
know. But it's gonna always be you done planted that seed in the back of her head.
And that's true. That is
Plant seed.
absolutely true. Well, guys, look, we've been on. I mean, time goes by fast now when we on.
Does.
I want to sit on here and talk to y'all for a long time,
Mhm.
but we can't do that. It is time for us to say goodnight, and we appreciate you guys jumping on and joining in on the conversation. Girl code. Is it against girl code to date your friend's ex? And the consensus with me and Red is
Yes.
yes.
And what
And
Kobe
Kobe
do?
said yes. Kobe
Kobe
said,
said
"Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, you ain't messing with my girl." But all right, guys. So we're thinking about some topics, and this one topic that we have been thinking about. We're gonna talk about it a little bit, but I want to introduce it a little bit tonight and see if and have you guys leave us a message and let us know what you think about it. We're gonna talk about. I know this is a inspire her. We wanted to inspire women, but this topic is just a friend of mine talked to me about it, and I brought it to Sharita, and I was like, you know what? I just feel like we need to talk about this. And I've had some dealings with this pastors, and we haven't figured out how to title it yet because it's kind of like a little touchy. But us putting pastors up on this pedestal when they're really just men and going through some of the same things that I dare say regular men, because they are regular men.
Mhm.
And I've got some statistics from one of my friends that there are a ton of pastors that are going through depression
Yeah.
because their congregation expects for them to be this man of God, and um, they're facing some of the same things that the average man face, and all of the stuff from the church. Like, you just can't be a regular person. So we're trying to put this together.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be it may be a little bit of touchy subject for some people, but we don't mind embracing those touchy subjects. And this is still going to inspire women because we have some first ladies that listen to our show, and maybe this will help her understand how to help her man through those situations, because I didn't realize there were so many ministers out here that were depressed.
I'm not surprised though. I mean, they got a lot on them. I'm
Yeah,
not surprised.
yeah, and I'm looking for to see if one will come on and talk about it with us. Be so bold as to come on and talk about it with us.
Mm.
So when you go to church Sunday, just give your minister a hug and say it's gonna be all right. He might not know what you're talking about,
Mm.
but he'll appreciate the hug anyway. You know.
Yes, they will.
Anything
Okay.
else, Red?
No, I think that's all. You know, we got some other topics. Oh, we are going to team up with Jason and Frank again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Things
Jason
can
and
move
Frank.
on. Yeah, so that's coming up some. I think. I think we need to be thinking about another no holds barred too at some point, part 3. Mm-hmm.
We do, and we're gonna get some different people on here. So Nicola, don't be surprised if I ring your phone and say,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, friend, would you like to be a part of our no holds bar?" Maybe you and your man. We'll see. We're gonna
Yeah.
be sending out invitations. So our no holds bars are fun, and any question can be asked. Of course, you can not answer. You can refrain from answering, but they're always fun. We always have a lot of fun with them.
We do. Well, all righty. We're going to get on off here and have a great weekend.
Yes, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we will see you back again next Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Absolutely.
We are here to inspire her, the total woman.
Yay!